Hello, Facebook. Hi, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. It is an early morning for us. We've been out and about already.
We have been, yep.
And we just
want to make
got
sure
the
we have
post.
sound.
Let's just make sure we have sound.
Sometimes in the car it's on Bluetooth or something, so perfect. Good, we got sound.
All right, good.
We got sound. So it is 8:36. We left Ellenville this morning at 6:30, 6:15.
Yes.
We're in Newburgh right now. We had to run some errands, do a few things. We got to get back to the restaurant for 9 o'clock appointments.
Yes.
We're doing a little bit of minor construction, so we got to meet the contractor there. We had a couple tiles replaced on our kitchen floor and little miscellaneous things. One of our ovens is fixed now. We reported yesterday we had both ovens out. So I
reported during my Facebook Live yesterday afternoon that we got one back.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I did.
Not the thermocoupler that I originally thought. It was the gas line was severed to the pilot light. Don't know how that happened, but oh well, stuff happens.
Wear and tear.
Wear and tear. The oven's 20 years old.
So wear and tear.
So yeah, wear and tear. 20-year-old oven. Yep. So,
Thank you everybody for watching us. I appreciate it. It is early this morning. It is rainy, so stay safe out there. It is very rainy and wet, so make sure you wear your raincoat today, your rain shoes.
Yes, and jacket.
And dress warm.
Umbrella.
It's a little damp out
I don't know
there.
what time we're going to go for a run today.
I don't know. You're going to get wet.
I'm going to get wet today on my run, yeah.
I think I'm going to the gym and I'm going to ride the bike today, so that is my goal for the day. So, all right. So we wanted to talk about something that
we don't have. Something we don't have, and people just assume that it's part of every single restaurant out there, and I have to say,
and every kitchen
at home,
every home kitchen, every restaurant,
and I got to say, probably 98% of kitchens have this.
I would say 99.8%
kitchens have this.
So,
with our ovens down the other day, with both ovens down, we couldn't do a brownie because you can't bake it in the oven. Right. And one of the guests said, "Oh, just put it in the microwave for us."
And I said, "Well, we don't have a microwave." And they go, "You don't?" And I said, "No, we've never had a microwave." And honestly, we have not had a microwave in 22 years.
We haven't.
Since Courtney was 6 months old,
yeah.
We've not had a microwave.
I didn't want a microwave. In fact, before Courtney was born, I didn't want to use a microwave at home.
I don't even think we ever used a microwave in our house when Courtney was little. And of course, 18 years ago, when we decided we don't want a microwave.
We don't want a microwave.
So
I don't feel they're healthy.
Right.
And I remember growing up as a kid, my grandparents didn't have a microwave in Oklahoma. They did not have one. My grandfather was deathly opposed of a microwave.
So he came from I don't think my grandparents had a microwave. Come to think about it, I think when we were little, right, which was 40 years ago or more, to reheat them, right? You put them in an oven, or you put them in an oven. You put them in an oven.
So, we had a microwave in the late 70s at my house.
Your house, okay.
In the late 70s, we had a microwave.
My family's always had.
So, but my grandfather, he came from the military. I'm not sure what he did in the military, but he was like, they're not safe, from whatever his research was, whatever. He said, they're not safe. I don't want a microwave. And that was it. So that kind of put the seed in my head as a very young boy. Well, why is he saying they're not safe?
Right.
And then of course, you start reading about microwaves and this and that. And I've nicknamed the microwave the DNA alternator because it ruptures the DNA of food. And
it's gotta change that,
right. I mean, if you think about what a microwave does. Where's the heat coming from? How is that energy going in there? How's it only getting to the actual food itself? Why can't you put metal in there? What's going to happen? Why can't you put a baked potato wrapped in foil in there? Why is it going to throw sparks? So, and if you notice that they recommend that pregnant women they need to be 6 or so feet away from a microwave.
I was going to tell my funny story about when I was pregnant with Courtney. And I was so hungry. And, when you're pregnant, you just aren't thinking and you're just, I think you're just so hungry. So I had a baked potato in the oven with, wrapped in foil, and I got so hungry. I said, you know what? I got to put this in the microwave. I am starving. So I took it and I threw it in the microwave and I blew up our microwave.
And that's the last time we ever had a microwave.
So it was before Courtney was born.
Yep. So I was like, that's it. No more microwave.
Yeah.
No more microwave. We're not getting one. So at the restaurant, we don't have a microwave.
No.
So people just assume, oh, you go to a restaurant and like, oh, send my fish back or send my steak
just
back.
heat it up.
Just pop it in the microwave for 30 seconds.
It's not like that for us.
We don't have that luxury because I just don't feel that they're
I don't
safe.
think it is a luxury. I think it's a quick fix, but it's not a luxury. It's a, I mean, for us, right? It's not a luxury.
It's a way of life for most people. You go to most people's house and they're like, they always ask like, how do I heat up water? They're like, how long do I microwave this for? I'm like, I don't know. We pop it in the oven, or wrap it and pop it in the oven.
We don't ever use a microwave. So everything that we do is either reheat it on the stove or in the oven, or even for personal, we don't ever do that. So.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
And I would tell my parents for years, I'm like, you shouldn't use it. And my mom was like, I only do water and I only heat water up, and I'm like, so put it on the stove and put it on the stove and buy, because it does change.
It's a convenience.
It's a convenience.
It's a convenience. Not a luxury. I think it's more of a convenience.
It's a convenience. It's a way of life.
Way of life, yes.
It's a way of life. It's just so people don't think twice about it. It's like, oh, pop that in the microwave. Oh, you want popcorn? Pop it in and put it in the microwave.
Right. I make popcorn on the stove.
On the stove. You've always made popcorn
on the stove. Always.
Or you get an air popper.
Yep.
That's super easy to do. So, yeah. So, we're one of the very few restaurants, one of the very few kitchens in the U.S. and worldwide that has a microwave. Does not have a microwave.
That's a good question to ask restaurants.
Yeah.
It's like a good survey.
Every single kitchen I've ever worked in
has had one.
Has had a microwave.
Yeah.
And they use it a lot. When a steak comes back from a table, and it's too rare, they pop in the microwave for 15, 20 seconds. I did that as a cook at the Greenbrier, at the Broadmoor, everywhere I worked. There was always a microwave. You needed to flash something, get hot, pop in the microwave for a few minutes. You need it's a little undercooked.
I never even really thought about it, right?
That it happened so many times in high-end restaurants that I worked in.
Wow.
That's just, you rely upon a microwave, and the microwave's there. So we were just, one of our stops today was Restaurant Depot. We have a few food items back there. You don't know what I spent at Restaurant Depot because you're at another store. I spent $1,000 there.
What'd you get?
Everything's expensive.
Wow.
Everything is expensive. Like, I was shocked. I'm like, this is crazy. But what prompted this video was there was a whole row of microwaves.
Oh.
Like, they have this whole row of microwaves. As I'm walking down, I'm like, because we're looking for a good portable convection oven.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me see what they have here. And they had a nice one. I didn't buy it. And but there was a whole row of nothing but microwaves. Like, that's how, compared to everything else, there's probably 10 options for microwaves, 1 option for a convection oven, 2 options for blenders. So it shows you how popular microwaves are in the restaurant industry.
Right.
And so I bought some stuff. I bought some agave. I bought a few other things. And $900.
Wow.
$900. Folks, prices of food are through the roof. And so I asked them, I said, hey, where's your tuna at? And the manager was like, corporate won't even answer us. We don't buy our tuna from them, but I just wanted to see what their answer would be. I was like, where's all your tuna at? And they're like, corporate won't give us an answer when we're even going to get tuna back in. I was like, well, my vendor says December 15th. Hopefully they'll have it back in.
So what is the shortage from?
And when it comes back in, the price is going up again.
Of course it is. Because it's supply and demand, right?
We got a review the other day. I don't know if you read it, but the review was overrated. When somebody says overrated, what they mean, they're probably saying in most cases out of their budget.
Of course.
It's out of their budget. They didn't feel they got a value for what they paid, which means it's overrated. But it's crazy because we have to charge.
We have to.
You have to.
I mean, we have bills to pay.
We have bills to pay.
We have electric. We have staff. We have the food costs. We have the to-go containers. We have all of those things combined together. And food and prices in restaurants, it's just going up.
Just going up. We actually transferred money from our home account last week to cover payroll.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's like stuff is through the roof. And then people are complaining that, you have to be living under a rock right now to not see prices of everything, the inflation of everything going up.
Everything.
It's crazy. I mean, it's frustrating.
So it's frustrating for us as restaurant business owners. So it's frustrating for consumers as well, right? It's very frustrating. And I got to tell you, going into the grocery store, which I very, very rarely do, you look at the prices and it's just expensive. I mean, someone told me the other day they went to the grocery store, picked up a few items, and it was over $100. You know, so it's expensive, folks. It is really expensive, and we try the best to make our prices, you know.
Right, and we try to pay our staff fair.
Right.
In fact, we do pay our staff fair.
I mean, I gave 3 staff members extra money yesterday because they went above and beyond.
Yeah, above and beyond. And some staff members just got extra money and raises, bonuses, like permanent raises.
Permanent, yeah.
We hired a dishwasher today, and you know, and I'm like, well, you know, what were you making at another restaurant in town? I'm like, well, we pay more than that. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah, we pay more than that. So, you know, and that's my starting point. If you do a good job, I'll throw you more money. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah. I mean, that's what we have to do.
Staffing is tough too, right?
Staffing's tough.
And keeping staff. So we want to make sure that they're happy and that they want to stay with us and that we are giving them a good experience.
I tell all of my staff, especially when I hire them, your job is to take my problems away. The more problems you take away, the more I can pay you.
Right.
That's simple as that. Right. Take my problems away. Like, I don't want to have to worry if you're not coming in. I don't want to have to worry if I have to cook and or if I have to bartend. I want to know that everybody's showing up, everybody's doing their job professionally. We're not wasting food. We're not wasting bar products. We're not, you know, doing stupid things that cause us headaches. Simple equation. Take my headaches away and I will pay you.
Right.
That's it. It's what you're worth. It's not come in, prove yourself. And I never really like if people like say, oh, I want, you know, 15 an hour, and I'm like, well, my budget's 14. I always just be like, okay, I'll give you $1 right now, but prove yourself. You got to prove yourself. You've got to prove yourself.
Right.
So, you know, I'm not going to argue over $1. You know, if you don't prove yourself, then we got a problem. Then you're not going to be working for us. So when they say, oh, you know, prices are expensive and at Aroma Time or something, I'm like, do you have any idea what it is to run payroll these days?
Staff.
To run
payroll, staff, bills. I mean, everything.
Everything.
I mean, I'm sure people see it, you know, at home as well in their own house. I have a small convection oven. It's awesome. Don't really use a microwave. No point.
Awesome.
So I know I can't really see.
Yeah, because we're in the car.
But
just drop a comment where you're tuning in from if you're tuning in live.
Put hashtag live. If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay.
We are uploading videos right now of Mexico.
Yeah, you were really impressed with what we did in Mexico. We did a lot of videos.
We did a lot of footage. You know, like I was thinking, like when we go back to Mexico, not to change something, when we go back to Mexico in 3 weeks with Jim and Shannon, friends who own restaurants in Washington, I was like, we really need to film more. Like, we didn't document enough. We didn't film enough.
We really did.
And I'm going through all the videos right now. I'm like, I have all this amazing content. So the video I'm posting today is, and I had to go through and edit them, is Tahona Baja, the mezcal place. And Barbara totally killed it in the interview. Like, she was amazing.
She's amazing.
She was amazing in the interview. And I'm like, I had to do...
Very knowledgeable.
I had to do zero editing in that video.
Great.
Zero editing.
That's great.
I just threw some pictures in there, overlaid some stuff. I threw our logo. There was no cutting, pasting, no splicing. She killed it. It was great. You and I are awesome in that video. So I'm like, wow, we did a really good job of creating content. And I'm like, I've been hiding the content from Mexico. So there's a lot of great videos coming out of the wineries we were at, the restaurants we were at, the hotels we were at. So stay tuned for all that coming up, because first week in April, we're going to Mexico and we're taking a group.
I have to write that down.
We can only take 6 couples, 12 people, or 12 people, whether you're singles or not. We can only take 12 people. That's it. It's a very small, Jamie and I, very small, intimate. Jamie and I are taking you to our favorite places, and we never take you to anywhere we've never been before. That's our rule. So we've gone there once, and we're going there twice now. So we really understand the area, the lay of the land, and we know. I mean, we broke bread with all the winery owners already, but we're going back to do that again because a lot of them we consider friends. The hospitality was amazing. And
the food was amazing, and the wine was amazing. I mean, the whole experience we had there was amazing. So if you are interested in traveling with Marcus and I, you can go to VIP Winery Vacations.
Click the Mexico button.
Find out the information. Call us. We'll share the information with you. If you are ready to travel, April 2022, you can go to Mexico with us. We also have one room available for 2 people that just opened up for the Finger Lakes trip, November 5th through the 7th.
So the reason we got that room was because somebody We had gotten it because somebody said yes, yes, yes.
And then they
never signed the contract,
yes.
and then messaged you at like 12:30 at night the other
yes,
day.
The other day, yes.
Can't go.
Can't go.
So we already had somebody ask last night at the restaurant. I have to email them information today.
Yes.
So that spot could be gone today. You called our contact at the hotel because you thought they were going to be like, give us back the room right now. But they love us up there.
They love us, and they're going to let us keep the room as long as we can, and hopefully we'll fill that spot. So hopefully if you are interested in traveling with Marcus and I to the Finger Lakes, we'd love for you to go November 5th through the 7th. It's a weekend. We meet up in Watkins Glen anytime on Friday night. You can check in anytime after 4 o'clock. The trip is Saturday, so Friday night, Saturday, and then Sunday we go to wineries. The trip ends about 2:30 on Sunday, 3 o'clock up in Watkins Glen, and then you can leave. It's going to be an amazing trip. I'm really excited about it. We're going to take you to some awesome wineries. So that was that. Our wine dinner last night was awesome. It was
dinner
really
was
good.
Great last night.
We were busy for the wine dinner, and then the restaurant got busy. So that was very cool. Jazz on Thursday night. I'm going to venture to say we're not having jazz, but check in on Thursday to see. I think it is supposed to be very rainy this week, so they're not going to play out in the rain outside because we usually do jazz out in our garden area.
So people still want to sit outside, even on colder nights.
Yes, and that's fine. If you want to sit outside, that's fine. If I have staff, I am happy to take care of you. There are some nights where we just cannot do inside and outside dining.
Or it's too cold for the staff.
Or it's too cold for the staff, and that's a little unfair for them. But if you choose to sit outside, that is fine. We just ask that you be patient with us and come inside, order your food, or place your order ahead of time, and we'll run it out to you.
We'll run it out to you.
Last night we had a table that sat outside, and we were able to take care of them. But what happens is the inside gets busy, and the staff has to go back and forth, and that can be a little challenging on a slower night, or a night that not like a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So
wherever you go,
just be patient.
Wherever you go and eat outside, don't complain your food is cold if it's the winter time.
And I was going to say that is true, but please be patient no matter where you go. Whatever restaurant you go to, please be patient. Everybody is dealing with staffing issues. Everybody is dealing with not being able to get product. Not being able to get the food out fast enough. We're all facing those challenges, and we're all working really, really hard to provide you a good environment, space, everything. So,
and New York State is not a friendly business state. And restaurants have gotten hit the hardest because of this. So
I just want to say thank you to everybody who's watching us. I can't really see everybody on, but really, really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
If you are watching us live, if you can put hashtag live in the comments. If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay.
If you're just tuning in, the one thing we don't have
is a microwave.
Microwave in our kitchen.
No microwave.
No microwave.
In our kitchen, so
never had one. Haven't had one at home for over 22 years.
Right.
Got rid of it before Courtney was born when you were pregnant. That's 22 years ago. We got rid of our microwave at home, and we've never used it in a restaurant.
Yes.
Every kitchen I've worked in, though, however, from the Greenbrier to the Broadmoor, everybody uses microwaves. Restaurants use microwaves more than you think. So. They do.
So, all right. That is it, I guess, for today. I'm going to sign off. I will be doing a Facebook Live later. We were supposed to be out of town this afternoon, but we've changed our plans. We have a couple of things that we have to get taken care of. Yeah, we're supposed
to go down to Jersey
and pick up your bike.
My bike, my bicycle.
So we will be around. I will probably do a Facebook Live at 4, and I guess that's it.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a wine time.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a wine time live tonight. We have a staff party tomorrow night, celebrating birthdays. We like to
all the Scorpios.
All the Scorpio birthdays. Courtney, Nicole, Alex, and Patrick. So we'll be taking care of our staff tomorrow night. And
staff get together.
So, all right, everybody, have an amazing day. Stay safe out there. Drive carefully.
Stay dry.
I was going to say the same thing. And have an amazing, awesome day.